Hi, Nicola Grace, the Mission Mentor here, and I'm on a mission to dispel some myths around money, mission and purpose, as I reveal common myths many people live by that prevent a really magnificent world from being born and what you can do instead. This is all about true principles to live and succeed by, whether you apply these to your life or your business. In this video, I'm going to talk about the number one myth out there in many marketing messages around purpose and money. You want to know what that myth is? That myth is that if you do what you love, the money will follow. It's a great title for a book. In fact, it is a book, but it's not a truism that we can live by that works in every single instance when you apply it. With the danger of following a myth like this, as if it was a principle to live by, is that we could end up struggling for money, as many people do when they consider that they're living on purpose and they're doing what they love. The money isn't following for them. What we need to understand about money is that it's an idea of reciprocity based on a hierarchy of value. You give me this and I give you that, and we're exchanging. Money in the form of exchange flows, or it doesn't flow sometimes, through a complex controlled system based on scarcity of resources, or at least based on an idea of scarcity of resources. And again, a hierarchy of value. All man-made ideas, and none of them are truisms. So when you want to marry your mission with money, you're making a money by making a difference, for example, being on purpose. Instead of just making money for the sake of making lots of money, you have a juxtaposition, don't you, of the spiritual principle of the law of purpose and the man-made idea of a controlled system of scarce resources, which we call our monetary system. So how do you resolve that? And what principle can we live by so that when you do want to live on purpose doing what you love, the money does follow you? Glad you asked the question, because it's a really good question to ask. Well, the answer to the first question is answered in the second question, really, so bear with me on this. Let me explain. You live by, instead, what Buckminster Fuller called generalized principles. These are principles that can be applied in each and every situation and still be true. We call them the laws of physics or the laws of nature, and they bridge the gap between the spiritual with the material to make everything flow and everything work like clockwork. To resolve these two ideas then of the spiritual law of purpose with the man-made idea of money, plain and simple, we need structure. We also need mass or gravity that pulls towards us that which we desire. So here's an example. If we were to pour the ocean of abundance, for example, into our hands, guess what's going to happen? The ocean of abundance is going to fall through our fingers, and money often does fall through our fingers, doesn't it? Because there's no structure to capture it, to grow it, to outflow it, so it can then flow back to us. So we need structure, so that can attract more money to you. You add structure. Let's say, for example, you have a cup, and then the ocean of abundance flows into that cup. Well, now it's going to fill up, and you're going to capture some of that ocean of abundance, and then if you keep going, it's going to overflow, isn't it? So that your cup runneth over. Now, two laws I use to provide structure in my business are the law of mass attraction, or the law of gravity, and this is one of my personal favorite laws. And this is all about having the right structure in place that's going to create that mass and the gravitational pull that you need to attract that money following you, as well as other things that you need to create a successful business. And so when you do what you love, literally the money will follow, because you've got the structure and you've got the mass and the gravity. And the other law that I really like is the law of seven, often referred to as septimal law. Now, there's something in the fact that there are 7 days of the week, multiples of 7 days in a moon cycle. This law of seven, or septimal law, is something that we can actually practically apply as a principle across all areas of our life and business, but particularly we can apply it to create multiple streams of leveraged income. So again, when we go on vacation, the money comes in and our message still gets out. And I'm going to go into this idea of needing the right structure and aligning that structure with the undefeatable laws of nature in great depth in the upcoming online training, The Magnificent Changemaker Blueprint. If you haven't already signed up for that training, you can go grab it and download the blueprint right away at rightmissionrightmoney.com, and you're going to find there's some videos there that help explain every single step in that particular blueprint. Now remember, if you want money to flow to you from doing what you love, you need structure, mass, and gravity. You need to capture that ocean of abundance with some structure and attract to you that ocean of abundance with mass gravity. So speaking of love, I would love it if you could leave a comment or ask a question about what we've discussed today and how you can apply this to your life and your business in the comments section below. I'm here to help. Now I have another myth-busting video coming up soon. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to receive that video and more to help you reach mission accomplished. I'll see you in the next myth-busting video. Bye for now. Bye for now.